I direct the Interaction Research Lab. My research uses design to improve people's experiences with machines, like cars and robots, so these technologies don't intrude on everyday life.
My research group explores the use of massive, unstructured collections of online photos to understand our world. We develop new technology to model the world in 3D, to create photorealistic computer graphics renderings of scenes, and to build datasets for training AI systems to understand the 3D world.
My research is at the intersection of computation and economics, with the goal of improving societal systems with data and algorithms. Recently, my students and I have worked with New York City government agencies and other organizations to improve everyday systems from education to library operations to maintenance of parks and trees.
I work in human-computer interaction and digital trust and safety. With my students and collaborators, I investigate the impact of digital technologies on underserved communities and build systems and interventions that make our computing-mediated world safer and more equitable for everyone.
My research is in machine learning, robotics, and autonomous systems. At Cornell Tech, my students are pioneering the next generation of AI hardware and software, building and deploying these systems in more efficient, sustainable, and practical settings.
I'm a behavioral scientist. I study how the human brain makes decisions using instinct and reason, System 1 and System 2. Behavioral science can be very useful for engineers and scientists. Insights from behavioral science can help increase the adoption of technological innovation. Even the smartest code matters only when it moves human behavior.
My research group, People-Aware Computing, creates wearables and multimodal AI systems to better measure and intervene on health behaviors and symptoms. We focus on apps, on-body actuators, and clinical decision support that helps individuals and also their clinicians take better health actions, both mental and physical.
My research focuses on developing wireless sensing technologies. I developed the first contactless, smartphone-based sleep apnea diagnosis system that was licensed by ResMed Inc. and is now used by millions for sleep staging.
My current research activities focus on digitally enabled innovations that support patients and providers in optimizing clinical outcomes and quality of life. I also founded the Public Interest Technology Initiative at Cornell Tech, which promotes meaningful public impact as a component of students' training and future career.
I design and implement data-driven optimization models for matching and retail platforms to address key challenges in revenue management. My work focuses on decision-making under uncertainty and the development of robust and efficient algorithms to enhance the operational efficiency of digital platforms and online marketplaces.
My research group is investigating how best to build the next generation of machine learning-centric computer systems. We study methods to co-design and co-optimize neural networks and the hardware on which they run, with a special interest in reconfigurable computing. My work has garnered industrial interest and has since been adopted by multiple semiconductor companies.
So my primary research interests are in mixed integer, linear and nonlinear programming and data science. Essentially, I do data-driven optimization, so applying machine learning methods to process the data and actually solving discrete optimization models.
I help lawyers and technologists understand each other. I apply ideas from computer science to law and vice versa. I study search engines, generative AI, digital property, platform regulation, and other topics in computer and internet law.
My research focuses on developing new digital technologies for smart infrastructures, making them more secure, more resilient to both cyber threats and physical disruptions, and helping them meet zero-emission goals.
I investigate how the internet is changing how we discover and consume new products, and how potential biases in beliefs and perception can arise in the process. In recent research, I've studied two separate topics. The first is whether CEO political activism helps or hurts businesses, and the second one is how small, independent brick-and-mortar retailers can compete with online giants such as Amazon.
My students and I build algorithmic frameworks that power online platforms when they make pricing, product assortment, and inventory decisions. We work with the online retailers, ride-sharing platforms, and travel booking sites to lay the algorithmic foundations for their second-by-second availability, inventory, and pricing decisions.
My research interests are in computer vision and graphics, particularly in combining image pixels with more structured modalities like natural language and 3D geometry, with the goal of building artificial intelligence systems that are better suited for handling the full complexity of the visual world.
My research aims to make digital fabrication technology accessible and meaningful to everyone. We create a technological basis that allows designers and engineers of models for digital fabrication to build on each other's work. Our tools unlock new use cases and users to benefit from this technology.
My research lies at the intersection of robotics, computer vision, and artificial intelligence. My students and I design intelligent systems that support people in their everyday lives through the use of robots and virtual reality devices.
I teach law students and new lawyers the IP and transactional skills required by tech companies from startup to sustainability. We help our students develop the skills that really matter for lawyers in this age of AI: judgment, management, risk assessment, and advocacy for their clients.
My research focuses on the secondary mortgage market, predatory lending, and housing policy because identifying the strengths and weaknesses of each phase of the housing finance system will allow us to build a stronger system for today's potential home buyers.